I'm a little bit late, but it's going down right now. Welcome to today's beautiful sunset, courtesy of Fort Myers, Florida. Hurry, hurry, where is everybody? There goes the sun. It's going down right now. Hi, Darla, you're right on time. Look at that. Beautiful. It's almost down. Might even catch that green flash. Just stand here and watch. There it goes. There it goes. And in. I don't know if my camera needs to be wiped or what. I'm going to wipe my camera. Everybody close your eyes. Where's that camera? Hold on. Okay. You all right? Oh, somebody's blowing a conch shell. Can you hear that? Hey, LaDonna. I knew that I would hit Darla's eye. I did that on purpose. Did you hear the conch shell? Sunset. Beautiful Fort Myers Beach. So we are at the very edge of Fort Myers tonight. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. And it feels like I am on an island paradise, which I am. And you can see all the new plantings. They're replenishing the dunes here. These are my favorite little daisies. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. I love those beach flowers. Most beautiful time of the day. Well, twice in the day, but here is sunset. So gorgeous. So we're gonna take a little walk into the inlet. Well, not into the inlet, but down towards the inlet. I've been trying to walk more for my health. And you know, like anything that you haven't done in a while, sometimes it takes a little while to get back into it. And little things like I didn't wear my socks one evening. I was out walking in shoes and got blisters on my feet. So that's not fun. Look how beautiful. I'm just so acutely aware that my health is my wealth at the age of 60. So we're back here in the wilderness 3 years after a devastating hurricane ripped through, and then actually a couple more after that, and literally took this whole area out. This whole area was underwater, all of it. You can see some of these palm trees look a little bit wilted on the bottoms. May or may not be because of hurricanes. I don't know. Plants are resilient. Sorry. It's cold out here. It gives me postnasal drip. I'm so cold, Courtney. I'm cold, but I'm walking it off. And I have a sweater. And I have a lot of hair. I use the hair like a coat. But it's beautiful. And a nice brisk walk does a body good. So walk with me, talk with me. All right, we're getting to the edge of Fort Myers Beach, coming to the inlet, and you can see Sanibel and Captiva Islands across the way. And I think over here we're looking at Cape Coral. Got a sunset boat, sunset cruise, big wide beach. Wow. It looks pretty desolate over here, doesn't it? It's amazing. It's so beautiful. Look at this. Now, I'm so happy to see this area like this because the last time I was here, which was probably more than a year ago, there was hurricane debris everywhere. I mean, like people's chairs and dressers and all sorts of household items, and that's all gone. So that's really wonderful. Wow, this is this is the prettiest seaweed I've ever seen. Look at these colors. Way prettier than the sargassum over on the East Coast. Wow. Look at that red stuff. Look how cool this stuff is. Look at these. You literally see what it's like under the ocean. That is fascinating. Hi, Phil. Hey, Soak. I know, Skyline, right? Hi, Joel. Look at that. Is that stuff not cool? Like, what? And I love these red and purple colors, pinks. Look at that. That's some beautiful stuff coming out from under the ocean. Yeah. And there's so much of it. Ooh, that looks like a bag of something I don't probably want to look at. Anyway, wow. Look, it goes all the way down the shoreline. Hi, Tate. Look at that. So over there, I believe that is Sanibel Island. And then there's the bridge that goes over there, and that might be Captiva over there. If somebody's watching and knows for sure, I wouldn't mind to back up. I don't go over there very often, and it does cost money to take the bridge over. And I'm a penny pincher, so we do free things until the day when we don't have to worry about it, which I hope is coming up someday. My prince ship will come. Yeah, where's that ship? Da, 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 da. Anyhow, so here we are right on the edge of beautiful Fort Myers Beach with the Gulf of America at our beckoning. Look how beautiful it is. And we're really out there. We're like edge of the world. Hi, Fred. Oh, wow, look at this. It's just gorgeous. I'm happy to say that this is sand and not snow. And those of you stuck in the snow, My heart goes out to you. That's one of the reasons why I left Pittsburgh nearly 11 years ago. I left it for this. Okay? This is my jam. Look at these birds. Welcome everybody to tonight's beach report. I'm here on Fort Myers Beach. A very special place to me. I've been coming here for years. Oh, look, you're gonna love this. So beautiful. Look at the birds. Yeah, that's worthy of a screenshot, wouldn't you say? All these birds are resting after a busy day. I want you to feel like you're here. And it's a little chilly, but it's not cold, okay? Yes, I have the postnasal drip, but that's because I'm not used to being cold. I'm a Floridian. Did you get snow in the desert, Sandy? And I didn't see. Woo! Now they're cold on that boat. Usually that looks like fun. To me, it looks like it'd be really cold. Just so beautiful. Oh, and look at this. Sailing takes me away to where I'm going. Do, 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 do. Watching the ships roll in, and I'll watch them roll away again. Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Ooh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I got nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna go my way. No, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. No, I can't whistle. I would if I could. That. I love how this big bird right in the middle, just hanging out. Like, these are my birds. I love them. They are mine. You will be mine, you will be mine, all mine. Remember that song? Who knows that song? It's hard for me to think when it's so chilly. Chilly, but here we are anyway. How beautiful is this evening? Oh, what a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day today. How was your Tuesday? Was it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, I think that's a crane. Good call, darling. Good call. Yeah, my feet, my dogs are barking, as they say. My feet do hurt from walking, because if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do the hell out of it. I work way too hard at everything. And that's not always for the best. Because here I am with blisters. But you know what they say about pain. And it makes you feel like you're alive. I'm sorry, I don't understand Spanish. Don't come any further, you little peep squeaks. That's pip squeaks. Well, you can't advertise on my page. That's not fair. If anyone's gonna advertise on the Beach Report, it's gonna be me. JillBooks.com. I'm an author. I'm a publisher. I'm an editor. I'm the host of the Beach Report. And girlfriend's got to make some money doing her job too, right? Is it so wrong that I should promote myself? Is it so wrong? Sometimes it's frustrating. And thank you very much, Darla. But I know I have been doing this for 10 years, and at some point, something's gonna go my way. I fell. Yes, I guess it's hard to promote yourself though, Darla, because if you say too many good things about yourself, people say bad things about you. It's really hard. I really need other people to talk about me. But I am the hostess with the mostest. Thank you, LaDonna. And also, thank you guys for supporting the Beach Report with your memberships. If everybody would just get a membership, it's like $5 a month. Don't you tip your waitress more than that? I'm just saying. It's really hard to get by in the world when you're doing things all by yourself and refuse to have any help. And the reason I refuse to have any help is because help is expensive and I don't have any money. I do everything by myself. And that's good because I'm a Jill of all trades. I'm a writer, I'm an editor, I'm on camera, I'm an interviewer, I'm a publisher. I do it all. I have to be my own accountant, which is scary because I suck at math. 10 degrees feels like -5 in Illinois. Woo! That's cold. That's cold. I am not from Connecticut. I've actually never been to Connecticut. So yeah, Darla, we gotta sell books, you guys. Would it be so wrong? Just go look at my website. My books are really good. My book, Do You Think About Me on My Birthday? That's a fun book. Tell them, Darla. Tell them. Sandy, tell them how fun it is. Hey, Gretchen, help is expensive. Always strings attached, exactly. And that's why I do everything by myself. And I'm not selling anybody else's books except for Josh's book because I'm the publisher. So that's okay. And I'm super excited because tomorrow, Sathy's book is going to debut. So we'll have a book launch for the second book that I published. So that's super exciting too. But I do need you guys to go look at the books. Buy the books. Would it be so wrong? It's not like they're super expensive. I mean, I guess some people balk at spending $35 for a book. But if you think about it, how much does it cost to go to the movies? Because with my book, it's like you go to the movies, you don't have to even leave your chair. Am I right? Am I right, you guys who read it? Seriously. You can dance and appreciate great music too. Thank you, Kelly. Also, I go all over South Florida. And I work with bands all over South Florida. And, as much as they appreciate it, I watch them getting tips the whole night. And sometimes I get tips too from you guys. And that makes me feel so good. And I greatly appreciate it. You have no idea. It's not easy. It's not easy being green, if you know what I mean. And I'm not green. You're showing by example how to be strong and independent. Well, thank you, Darla. $35 for a book is well worth it. Melody, I have 2 of your books waiting for your 3rd book. Love you, Melody. Love you. And you won't be sorry if you buy my books, you know? And you can say you got in on the ground floor. Because, look, here's the thing about me. I don't do anything half-assed. And I am an overachiever. I am also a control freak. And I want everything to be my way. I did it my way. Because that's how I am. I want to do everything my own way. I don't want anybody saying, you succeeded because of me. No. I'm 60 years old. I'm going to succeed because of myself. Yeah, look at that view. That was God who's doing that. Isn't it wild how the sun, it's like you can still see that it's there, but it's just not over the horizon, it's beneath it. Yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful background. Fort Myers, so gorgeous. It gets dark later on the East Coast. It gets dark by 5:30 here in Los Angeles, really, but it's still light there now. Darla says, Jill's an excellent writer. You will fall in love with her books. Thank you, Darla. You know what? And I don't mean to toot my own horn, but who if not me? But I am a very good writer. And I love what I do. Like a nuclear explosion behind me, right? Check this out. It's gorgeous. I don't know that we got up to 80 degrees today, Kellyanne. It's pretty chilly here. Your books would make great movies. And you're right, LaDonna. That's another thing. I am a script writer. For those of you who don't know, I used to write for Nickelodeon Television. Yeah. If anybody was watching a show called Don't Just Sit There, I was one of the script writers for that show. Also, there was a show called Make the Grade. I was a script writer for that, but it was really questions because Make the Grade was a game show. Anyway, I've done it all, So I'm just waiting for good things to happen as a result. But you know what? It's not like bad things are happening to me. I actually have a very wonderful life. I mean, look at where I am. And I'm lucky I'm alive and I'm happy. Sorry, it's like bugs around me. I'm happy to be alive. I think every day is a gift. And when I hear people complaining about their lives, it's hard for me to commiserate and have much empathy because I think that gratitude is one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself. If you are grateful for everything that you have, instead of being sad about the things you don't have or wishing you did the things you haven't done, you know, it makes your life better when you turn it around and make everything like a gift. Like everything that's happened to you is supposed to happen to you, and it's made you who you are today. Hi, Gracie. So I guess, Golden Fisherman, the topic is loving yourself and also realizing your full potential. And I don't believe you can realize your full potential if you have sour grapes against anyone, even God. If you are not grateful and if you feel like you were played a bad hand, well, that's actually you doing that to yourself. And you are a gift. Oh, I am a gift to you. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, LaDonna. But actually, everybody gets a gift from God, and you have to figure out what your gift is, and you have to use it appropriately. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot love others. Fact. That's right, Darla. It's so true. We all know that angry person who we understand, even though they're lashing out at us. It's because they hate themselves. I mean, that's what I think happens to the people, even on the trolls that come on this show and say nasty things to me and you guys, because they hate themselves. I'm cold, Gracie. You're right. Yes, I'm super cold. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to talk to you guys on the beach too much longer. And I have been a little concerned about my voice. This like dry winter air makes it scratchy, and it's kind of hard to talk, and then I worry about getting laryngitis, which I haven't had in years. I've actually been the healthiest I've ever been. Hi, Hamilton. All right, you guys. Well, my beautiful son, this is like the best time ever to take pictures, do the selfies. Oh yes, with the missing tooth. Whatever. I'm just me, just being myself. Anyway, yeah, some people need to be respectful of old ladies on the beach. Anyway, it's kind of chilly out here, so this is Chilly Jilly reporting to you live from Fort Myers Beach. Oh, Jetty's on. Hi, Jetty. Enjoy your evening as well, my friend. What is the temperature here? I don't know. Someone's going to have to look it up because I don't know what it is. I'm guessing. I'm pretty good at guessing. Here's how I know. First of all, it's not super, super cold because my nose isn't super, super cold. However, thank you so much, Tate. Oh, I greatly appreciate that. So it's not that cold enough to make my nose cold, but my hands are getting kind of like stiff and cold. So I'm gonna guess it's probably, I'm thinking 58. Can someone look that up? What's the temperature here in Fort Myers? Get your weather apps out. I'm guessing 58, which might be a little bit colder than it really is. That might be the real feel or the feeling or whatever they say, but it's at the most it's 62. This is what I think. Where's Donna when you need her? Donna's good at looking stuff like that up. Hello. Somebody find out what's the temperature in Fort Myers Beach. But look how gorgeous it is. Can you guys even with this? Whoops. Hey, Miracle. 56. Ooh, and thank you, Darla. Okay, so what did I say? 58? Did I say 58? A little colder than I thought it was. Hi, Steve. Well, 4 degrees is a lot colder than 58. I'm cold, Miracle. I'm just over here freezing on the beach for y'all because I just found out that it's 56 degrees. And that's too cold for Chilly Jilly. Wait, are you at 53, LaDonna? Yeah, that's way too cold. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to have to say ciao for now because I can't take the cold much longer and I don't want to get a cold. But I do love walking on the beach. Yeah, I need a coat. You're not wrong. Thank you, Melody. I really appreciate you guys who've been supporting me for the past 10 years. It means so much to me. And every time I think, oh my gosh, can I manage another day? I think about you guys and I do my show and you lift my spirits. You have no idea how you lifted my spirits today because I was feeling kind of low. I'll just tell you quickly why. I applied for a job thinking I'm 60 years old. I need to maybe get a job and have some like really steady income coming in, right? Because YouTube just isn't cutting it yet. So I applied for a job. I won't say exactly where, but it was a charity place that helps people, right? You know, a nonprofit. And actually someone I know had this job and left it, so she said you should apply for it. It's so easy, and if I can do it, you can do it 50 times better, right? So I applied for it, and they didn't even call to talk to me. They were like, go away. Oh, it didn't feel good. No, it didn't. But I understand too, you know, my resume, man, I'm an independent contractor. I'm a free-range woman, and I probably wouldn't do well working at a nonprofit corporation where, you know, everything's a big deal. I'm not really a good role follower, so maybe not. Maybe I'll check out Walmart. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, hi, Nicole. I'm cold. I'm so cold. Miracle, I'm not your mom. Have respect, please. I'm on every day. Oh, Nicole, are you sick? Sometimes it takes a few days. On my phone, I get 56 in Fort Myers. Yeah, 56. I think that's about right. My hands say it's at least 56. So, yeah, it's cold. Anyway, I am going to see you guys later. What's wrong, Nicole? Tell me quick. Tell me quick, because I'm flipping cold over here. Here, I gotta walk back to the parking lot. What's wrong? What's wrong, my girl? Tell your Auntie Jill. You're missing someone. Oh my gosh, thank you for the reminder, actually, Nicole, because I get you. I've been missing my husband, and when I started to drive, I set my intention to drive to that special sunset place I was at yesterday, Chokoloskee Island. When I was thinking I should go to Chokoloskee now, I turned on my radio, which I don't usually do. Usually I'm listening to like a podcast in the car or something. Well, I turned on the radio, and Missing You by the Rolling Stones came on. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is one of my favorite songs. And it was like my husband was right there with me saying, let's go to Chokoloskee, baby. And I'm missing you too. You know, it just, so when you are missing someone, you know they're missing you too. You realize that, dead or alive. Yeah, in this together, Nicole. And when someone's missing you, you feel it, and it makes you miss them back. So if you had that connection with them, clearly, and clearly you would, or you wouldn't be missing them. So you should know that you are never really apart. You are always actually together in a different way. It just, you know, physically, I know it's different. But if that's, you can't have that, you can't have that. You can still have being with somebody spiritually, just as so much as a song on the radio that my husband played, to know that he was thinking about me and he was missing me. So thank you for pointing that out. Hi, Thomas. So if you are missing somebody, you should know that you put that vibration out into the world, into the air, and they'll get it. And maybe they'll reach out to you. And if, like I said, even if they're in heaven, they will reach out to you, just like Ray reached out to me. Doc lost 3 family members in 2021. Well, like I said, they're never really gone. We're never really apart. So keep that in mind. I'll give you guys one last look at this amazing sunset after party. Wow. Wow, look at those deep red and orange colors against the Gulf of America. Look how the sand reflects the colors of the sky. That is just amazingly beautiful. And you can see over there, there's a light. I think that must be a lighthouse because the light is, you know, there it's on and it goes around, it's on again, and it's going around and it's on again. See the lighthouse, guys? That's pretty cool. You gotta love a good lighthouse. Lighthouse on Sanibel Island. Yeah. All right, everybody, this is Chilly Jilly. All right, I gotta say ciao for now. It's too dark out here to keep doing the beach report. So we'll see you guys on the next beach report. Ciao for now. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.